Hello guys, Adamantium here, bringing you episode 9 of our Banished Let's Play. In the last episode we kind of developed our town a little bit more. We moved out and started mining for iron in this kind of mountainous area here. And we also managed to trade for some cattle and for some cherries. So we've got those to look forward to being harvested in the next couple of years. How many cattle do we have? I don't think we've got many more. Oh, we've got 3, so we've gained 1. As you can see from the little bar. We won't start killing them off until they've reached 8. So we've still got a little way to go there. Looking at our food, we have a decent amount of food. We got 40, so 49 plus 14, so 53, 63 people, which isn't too bad. In our various kind of communities that we set up. Over here we've got a forester and all that as well. Fishermen. And here, so yeah, so I think what I'm going to focus on in this next kind of episode, or next few episodes, is I want to try and get my tools back up again, and hopefully my my clothes, because I want to start trading as much of them again as I can. So we've got herbs. We probably could do firewood getting back up. So we have one there. And the other one is right over here, I believe. Yeah. So we need our firewood to get back up. It has just been winter, so it might be that, and we've just built some houses, so it might be that the firewood's been sort of taken over here. So yeah, so food would definitely be a bonus if we can get more of it. I think I might kind of come off here and maybe build a fishing dock up here. We've got maxed out farmers, maxed out herdsmen. Gatherers we can maybe do with more of. Hunters as well. Well, we have a decent amount of logs, so I'm going to drop 2 foresters, and I'm going to put 1 extra gatherer and 1 extra hunter. The hunter will provide us with more leather as well, so we'll be able to get our tailor to go. And yeah, what's kind of hindering us as well, I'm just going to turn the speed down a little bit just whilst we get going, is our students. We currently have 8 students, you know, and we're kind of going to have that now that we have the school, because and that's going to slow us down a little bit with manpower, but never mind. Got a nice tunnel through the mountain here, which looks really cool, and it looks like our forester over here is setting up a nice sort of area for us to grow. And do we have a herbalist, gatherer, sorry? Yeah, we do. Brilliant. Okay, and everything seems okay over here. We've got a lovely kind of dense wooded area. We could maybe even come down here and set up more food if we wanted to, but I think what I want to do is to try and how many people we got working in the mine? We've got 2 people in the mine. I've just closed that thingy down, haven't I? Yeah. Which one is it? This one. Let's try and get some more iron. So we have a kind of continued progress on tools. The tailor, what's up with him? Materials, so we don't have any leather, which isn't good. A lot of venison, but not a lot of leather. Okay, it looks like he's just taking some out of there. So what I think I might do actually is, because we're getting quite oh no, we're going to have 31 iron. Maybe not then. Because I'm thinking I could go and expand rapidly by building a lot of houses. Why is the food on the floor down here? Why won't you? Can you not pick this up? That's unusual. Do these people have food in their house? They do. I think it's really cool how you can kind of leave stuff on your screen for as long as you want. That's pretty cool. Little feature there. Oh, it looks like someone's picked it up. That's good. Hopefully bringing it to the market. Looks like we've got another couple of years until we can harvest this. Our health isn't great. Did we have a hospital? I thought we made a hospital. Maybe not. Maybe I must have been dreaming. But we do have the herbalist with quite a lot of herbs stored up. Okay, we're back up to a decent amount of firewood, so we'll bring over, let's say, 150. And tools, let's bring over, where is it, tools, iron tools, we'll bring over 50 tools, since we only have 42 adults anyway, we're not going to need that many tools. Okay, so they've reached their allowance, which is fine, so we're getting plenty of wood. I actually am going to raise this to 500, because then we can bring more down here. So yeah, so I would, for the next trader, if we can afford it, I would like to try and get some more, maybe some cattle, not cattle, sorry, some chickens, or sheep. I'm not sure if you can eat sheep though. I think you can. Yeah, that would be kind of handy for us. I'm also considering maybe building a quarry over here. Let's have a look at quarries. Quarries. Where is quarry? No, this one. Blacksmiths, tavern, mine, quarry. Quarries are quite big. We could pop it on the road here. It takes 80 wood and 40 stone, which we have. And yeah, I am going to build a quarry there. Just because it'll keep us stone. Put like just one person in it for now, just to do that. Trader, miner, teacher, yeah. Maybe build a couple of houses and maybe get a few people moving out, which would always be helpful. Create some new families over there. Yeah, the tailor's still out of leather, so we could do with these cows being killed off. And look, there's a baby cow, or the calf, I suppose. Let's see how people been nice and industrious and moving things around with wheelbarrows. Oh yeah, the game, I don't know if I've said this, the game's done really well since it's been released. I think it went to #1 in the Steam charts, which is excellent for like a game that's, you know, okay, we're back to our limit over here. A game that basically was built by one guy. I think the way he's kind of marketed it as well, by sending it to big YouTubers, I think has helped. It's gained a lot of interest through that. And no, I'm pleased with the guy. He's made a really good game, and it's nice to see that games like this, you know, games that have quality, don't always have to be made by big AAA kind of companies, and can still be successful, which is cool. I'm also considering maybe upgrading this road. Just because it's so long. I don't know how much stone that would take though. Maybe we'll get the quarry finished first before we do anything like that. So we've got some child and another adult. Oh, so we've got 2 labourers, so that's handy. Get one of them into a gatherer and save the other one for kind of collecting stone. Looks like someone died as well. Lemit, the gatherer. So yes, our nice little town's coming together with the well, the buildings. Charles stood on doing that, and the market. It'd be nice to get some buildings on this side of the market as well. I wonder if we can fit some houses in there. Maybe not. Might be a little bit tight. Be cool to see some like stuff added to this sort of cemetery we could build. Town hall. Yeah, I want to build a town hall soon as well. It's a lot of stone there. Schoolhouse and the well. Yeah, some like, you know, like just like little fountains or statues, just to kind of add just little features to your town. That'd be cool. I think we'll build maybe the town hall across here, and once I'm convinced we have enough food, maybe a tavern along this road, you know, for weary travellers to stop off at. Okay, the merchants arrived. What do you have? Ale, apple seeds, pecans, onions and venison. So we only have 50 iron tools. So what does this? How much does this get us to? 50. I'm not very good at maths. 300 and 200. Oh, so we could afford apple seeds, but apples is another orchard, which I'm not convinced we need. So I need another 100, so that'd be 20 something firewood, wouldn't it? We do have a lot of firewood again. So I'll tell him to bring 130 firewood. And hopefully he does that before the trader leaves. Yeah, it might be worth getting the apples there. It's going to be another source of food for us. And it's a good way to get rid of our herbs. Okay, the reserve iron is low. Okay, so we need this firewood bringing over quickly. Come on. See, it's bad that you can overpay, but you can't kind of batter them down. It'd be quite nice to do that. Are you bringing something? Nope. Okay, 320. Is that enough? Oh, I need 20 more. Come on. Okay, 330. Can we pause it? Okay, so we don't want to pay that much, so what about 327? Okay, so we want 325. People are probably laughing at my maths as I'm trying to work it out. Okay, so 1 apple seed for that much trade. Okay, perfect. And then we can dismiss him now. Thank you very much. Then we need to set all these back to 0. We'll keep the herbs at, let's just say, 50 for now. And 0. Okay. So that's good. What's run out now? The blacksmith, so we're out of iron. Got 5 labourers at the minute, so we'll pop. Oh, put 1 more in there. And what should we do next? I think what we'll do is we'll build just a road just up the side of here, just in case we ever want to build anything up that way. And then we'll go to our food. We'll build another 15 by 15 orchard. Oh, we can't. That's a pain. Okay, what about opposite? Oh, we're not going to be able to build it there either, are we? Where can I build an orchard? It's going to have to be over here, innit? Okay, so we'll build an orchard there, please. Once we get rid of... Where's our... Oh, we need iron. How much are you taking out of the ground? 16, that's not a right lot. That's what I mean, you do need a lot of... What's this? Oh, we reached our quota for food, that's good, that's very encouraging. Do we have a crop from this? Got any cherries in here? Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to pop this up to 8,000. Just because I want them gathering as much food as we can. And then hopefully once this gets built, put a few more people in there. And then get our apples planted here. And then with the apples we might build a pub opposite and make some cider with the apples, which would be pretty cool. And it'll get our happiness up a little bit more. Our health's still not great, but I don't think it's to the point where we need a hospital. But we could do with okay. We could do with what could we do with some more iron? I had a brain fart there, and it doesn't look like we've got some kind of easy iron here. We can pick up. That looks about it. Yeah, because we want this finishing as well. Hopefully they'll be smart and just put it over there. That would be good. Okay, so it looks like we've got a decent amount of firewood, well above our food limit again, so all our farmers and stuff are going to act as gatherers, which is good. Yeah, food's all good. So that's kind of encouraging because I think it means we can build some, you know, we can expand a little bit. And maybe build some houses along this side of the road. Maybe move up to stone houses as well, since we have quite a lot of stone. We're going to hopefully be producing more as we open the quarry up. So we could do with some more children kind of coming through and becoming adults as well. Okay, looks like they're planting the apples. The cherries, I don't know if they've been yielded yet. Okay, the vine is low, I know, but we're getting there nearly. We only need 10 more and then we'll have a full enough to build our quarry. And the quarry is really cool because you can see it like get deeper and deeper over time, and it kind of goes around in like a little sort of, what's this shape called? I don't know what it's called, but like a circle, but a square version. Okay, so 2 more and we'll be done. We've got 7 in storage, so hopefully this should bring it over and start building. And we've got another labourer as well. Okay, so foundations have been laid. Taking all, soon got rid of that iron, like. And then people should start going back to work soon as well on their own jobs. Drop below our allowance. Deer are swimming across the river. Yeah, it looks like everyone, all of the food gatherers have gone back. Some iron down here that we'll tend to collect as well. So yeah, so I'm not sure when these will start to be, how long it takes for them to come in. Before we can start like collecting food off them, but that's going to be another big boost when these two both kick in. Okay, so this looks like it's nearly finished. And how much did it say the town hall was to build? Town hall, 48 iron, a lot. What's this? Cemetery. So we could maybe build a cemetery. We might build that here for our dead. Give them a respectable place to lay, I should say. Okay, so we'll put let's have a look. What don't we need? We'll drop down to 2 builders. We'll put 2 men in there. Yeah, let's build a cemetery. We'll build it over in this sort of area here. Okay, looks like it can only be like 20 long. So I'll build that there. Where's some of our stone? Should probably have built some houses first actually. Oh, I like how it kind of goes over the road, that's cool. Okay, yeah, see, it's already kind of gone into the ground. Well, it looks so different from this angle. Yes, it looks like maybe we're going to be able to harvest our cherries this year because I know it's still on 0%, but it is only early spring. The firewood is low. Have I got any stored up in here? No. Don't know if firewood is low. We should start picking up sooner because we'll have all of this to have all the wood from here stored up. Still got 1 labourer, which is good. Yeah, we could do with our people going back to work. They should be working. Yeah, the firewood is low. Okay, how much iron are you taking out? So I took 28 out last season, which isn't a right lot, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Previous season they made 500 and odd firewood, which is good. Still out of leather, so let's have a look. Has this yield come off yet? Still saying it's spring. Plenty of people working it there. See, they're still tending to the apples. There are only little bushes at the minute. Okay, we're back over to 100 thingy. It looks like this is nearly complete. Okay, that's done, so we have graves now for anyone who is killed, which is good. And I think what we'll do is, like I said, we'll build some stone houses next to the quarry. A little bit more expensive in stone, obviously, but they're warmer, so they'll use less firewood, which means we'll have a little bit more to trade. We're at our cap on food again, or we were momentarily. Just thinking, is there anywhere else we can get iron? There's a little bit up here. Lots of stone. We might tell people to clear the stone out of this area. Yeah, we will do that actually, because all our food gatherers are kind of idle, so we might as well tell them to do that. Oops, paused it by accident. And how long have we been running this episode? 20 minutes. So yeah, so I think I'll end the episode there, guys. We've made a little bit of progress, got the quarry started. Yeah, in the next episode we'll probably build maybe a town hall over here. Hopefully get some more adults come through. And yeah, so thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please make sure you leave me a like. It always really helps me out, and it's just a really great thing to do, so I appreciate it if you do it. And if you've got any tips or questions for me, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And if you want to see more of my Banished videos, make sure you subscribe to my channel. So thanks a lot, guys.